Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. This is your general read for the week of November 28th to December 4th. I am running holiday specials up until Christmas time. Any of my services for personal readings or life coaching sessions can be found in the description box below with all my contact information for my websites for booking. Make sure you subscribe. I am going to be doing the monthly reads for December. I'll be doing love, career, and your 2023 forecast. Also, make sure you check out your other signs. They sometimes can give you clarity into what's going into your situation or what you can look for. I do have the link in my description box for the free natal chart so that you can find out what your other signs are. I'm a Taurus moon. My sun is Scorpio, and my rising is Libra as well. So a lot of times my Libra they all resonate with me, but my Libra will seem to have more insight into the actual situation as to what is occurring in my life, where my Scorpio will give me more guidance and direction on what action that I need. And then my Taurus just really, for me, tells me what my desires are and what it is that I want to do, or what I want, or what I need to do on a more spiritual level. So, like I said, I have the link to the natal chart below, so definitely take a look at that. This is going to be a general spread. I'm going to use 2 decks. My top one, I do not use reversals in the top row of your reading or court cards. When I use the second deck, I will use reversals and court cards, because I just want to know what's actually going on in your situation. And then I'll pull a couple tea leaves so I can see what other energies are coming in for you for the week. Okay, let's see, Libra, what's going on. I see Pisces, I see communication, I see emotional fulfillment. I feel someone being stuck right now, mental prison, someone needing to rest and meditate for answers. Let's see what else. Let me see, the 7 of Swords comes out. Libra, I see you going within. See an Empress. Let me see. We've got a jumper. Okay. So you have 5 of Pentacles that jumps out. So anytime there's a jumper, it just means there's more significance. This is, I feel like, you feeling right now left out in the cold from someone. And that could be an individual. It could be, I'm trying to move it so you can see it. It could be an individual. It could be in a job. It can literally mean how you feel about your finances right now. Okay, what messages do we have for Libra? Yeah, I see some anxiety and worry over the situation. You wanting truth and clarity to something. You've been waiting for something to develop or grow. And I think that's just overall happiness, joy, and peace. But there's mental prison, feeling stuck, feeling like the wounded warrior, very worn out, very tired. And I feel like it's over a connection that you thought you were going to have with a happily ever after with. Let's see. A lot of anxiety and sleepless nights for you, Libra. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So you have the 3 of Cups. I'm going to put it back in just because it came out and it flipped, and it came out, I picked it up upside down. I don't really know if it came out upside down or if there's going to be some type of celebration or happiness. Because I do see your 9 of Cups at the bottom as a wish fulfillment too. So we'll see if it comes back out. What do you want to let me know? What do you want to let me know? I see 10 of Pentacles. So if you are feeling, and it could be from this Emperor right here, or you are you're taking on the Emperor traits and you're working very hard. You're pushing through fears and anxieties and you're actually working hard. I also see possible love coming in too for you, or needing to make a choice. So many one card. I just did a whole spiel. So some of you guys were feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back, a very heavy mental cycle. Something was weighing on you very, very heavily in your mind. So this 10 of Swords with the 9 of Swords, that's a lot. So in the 9 of Wands, you are completely mentally, and I would say physically depleted, to be honest with you. Very, very challenging time for you. Yeah, heartache. There was some heartache, disappointment, some grieving going on. You're definitely being told to rest. You need to meditate for answers. You need to come back into your center, to who you are, Libra. Yeah, definitely need to come back into your center and get on the right path. Definitely. The Lovers also means making a choice, making a decision on the right path. So I would definitely say getting on the right path. You definitely need healing. You definitely need healing. I feel like you were being breadcrumbed from someone, and it could very well be a Pisces and carrying a burden. You gave your power away to the situation. You weren't able to make a decision. You couldn't see clearly. You couldn't see what you were carrying. Yeah, you decide to walk away because you know you're not emotionally fulfilled, and it's not going to bring your wish fulfillment. It does cause some grief and disappointment. Was very emotional for you, letting it go and walking away, but there's victory. Because you walked away, you close this out. There's a victory for you. You're going to be very, I would just say, proud, head up, and a lot of happiness, joy, and success is coming in. Okay. That's just what I see. Let me actually lay your cards for the week, though. Sometimes I do that. I go off on a tangent when I see the cards coming through and the story being told. I would view the Taurus video. I just did a whole spiel on the Two of Cups and the Lovers and what that means as far as soulmates, someone being divinely guided to come across your path, even if it's a twin flame, but it not always meaning that you're supposed to be with that individual, but they are there to help you evolve and teach you some very, very significant life lessons. So like I said, I don't want to go through the whole thing again. So I would just, if you go to the Taurus video, in the beginning of it, I do go a little more into detail about it. Okay. Yeah, you're overcoming this defeat. You used your intuition with something and you're overcoming it, and you're going to move towards something that makes you emotionally fulfilled. All right. There's your Nine of Swords. Okay. So you may start the week off with a little bit of anxiety and worry with something. We don't know what it is yet. I'm going to get clarifiers. We have Death. We have Five of Wands. Okay, conflict around you. This anxiety and worry could be over something that's ending. There's conflict around you. Your Nine of Pentacles. I like seeing that. Very secure, very stable. And I still see some emotional grief with something. Okay. So it also, to Libra, you could be going through a transformation at this time too. I feel like you're releasing the anxiety and the worry. Yeah. I feel like you're going through a really big transformation because of what happened. Especially when I see the Two of Cups in the Lover's card, it lets me know that you had a divine counterpart that came across your path, your journey. It really was emotionally, mentally, and physically draining with the lessons that you had to learn, but it is to spiritually develop you and evolve you too. So, but it could be a very, very, very hard place to be in, a very hard place to go through, but it does cause a transformation. I feel like the transformation is helping you release the anxiety, the worry, the sleepless nights. It's helping you release the conflict that has been going on. And you standing in your power is the Nine of Pentacles, being very abundant financially in every way, secure, grounded, enjoying life's little luxuries. I see money definitely looking up. Definitely looking up. I see a little bit in this week of you still grieving. I'm going to get some clarification on this too. Like, still moving on from it, but kind of almost don't, like, having a hard time moving on from it. Like, you're in disbelief with it. You don't want to let it go. And I think it's because you just couldn't see the reality or the truth of it at the time. So let's get some clarifiers on this. I'm curious to see. Yeah, but I feel like if you were feeling left out, so if you're feeling lack or you were feeling a lack of like your finances or something, I see that changing for you because you have the Nine of Pentacles out here. If that's what's causing the anxiety or the worry, know that that cycle is going to end for you, okay? Let me make sure you can see all of these. Yeah, it looks like that's coming to an end because like I said, you have the Nine of Pentacles. And I saw a Ten of Pentacles also when I was shuffling. But I still feel like there could be some emotional, there could be something that comes out in the wake where there's some type of conflict around you. And sometimes this is people's egos that are in conflict that you're battling. And death definitely talks about releasing the ego. Don't be in your ego. If conflict comes your way, stay grounded is what I'm getting, okay? So there might be something, conversation, some communication that comes through, an argument, but it's saying don't respond with your ego. Be in your true nature and your true self, because I feel like the situation is taking you out of your element, and with the transformation, you're getting on the right path now. And that path could be to yourself. It could be your life path. It could be so many different things. But they're saying stay very grounded, stay secure in who you are. And you still may feel a little residue of the emotionalness, but do know that it's not a loss. And that's what your angels and guides want you to know. It's not a loss. You have better coming in here. Look at, here's a Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to take that. So money is definitely looking up. Let's see what else comes out. So I'll be doing your love reading, your love spread, in the next couple of days. So I'll definitely take a look at that. Yeah, wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Yeah. You already have the Tower moment. You have the Tower already came in. There was something that already gave you disrupt. And this is illumination. The Tower is not bad. It's a change that comes along that obviously we don't make the change. The universe will make it for us, and that's what can be uncomfortable. So you're better to making the changes that you know that you shouldn't make. And I feel like you did in this situation, Libra. Whatever it is, I feel like you did make the change that you were supposed to. Like I said, the changes bring illumination to us. They set us on the path that we're supposed to be on. And it looks like I said, with the Ten of Pentacles and the wish fulfillment, this could be in regards to monetary, something that you wanted, and whether it was an increase, a bonus, a raise, an inheritance, a lottery run, something that you're wishing for that has to do with money. So even though you have all this going on, I feel like there's two separate situations going on. I feel there's a financial part that is playing out with your finances, and then I feel like there's another part that deals with your emotions. Okay, but I see the burdens because of the financial success. I see the burdens being laid down, which is good. All right, let's get clarity. I want to know what this Nine of Swords is about. What is this Nine of Swords about? If this is resonating with you, Libra, leave me a comment in the box below, please. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel grow, and it's good karma. If you know the word of karma, and I teach this to all my students, you get what you give. So I also want to thank everyone who donated to the channel last week. I do appreciate it. Yeah, you have a Knight. You have a Knight of Swords showing up. So this is someone who's very, very impulsive, someone who's moving forward very quickly. It's coming in fast, okay? And I feel like this is what is going to spark up the anxiety and worry again. And the thing is, you're in the middle of your transformation. Yeah. See, this individual, is going to tip you. They're going to make you ungrounded. You're going to feel ungrounded. Normally you do, but for whatever reason, it's going to make you feel ungrounded, like they're going to tip your world upside down. And I feel like that's what the anxiety and the worry is. Let me see what else. What's the death card about? What's the death card is about? What's death about? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you're on a spiritual journey. I would say for the most part, and you are going within, and I feel like you're trying to find your light again. Like you're trying to come out of this very heavy, dark period. Like I said, at the beginning of the reading, I saw the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords. I think it was the Nine of Wands. And I said it was very, very heavy energy. It's almost like when I look at those cards and I look at the Death card, it almost reminds me of like a dark night of the soul, where you really have to do some soul searching and find your light. I would continue to do this though, because it is going to pay off for you. It does lead you to 10 Pentacles and 9 Cups. So yeah, you definitely in transformation, trying to go within and find your light. Especially after this individual comes back in. Yeah. 5 of Swords, you got Page of Pentacles reverse. Conflict around you. An offer that's, I would say, that still just has not come in that you want it. It could be relationship-wise or it could be work. Yep. 9 of Pentacles, you being very luxurious. You have the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. You moving away from this, yeah. You're moving away from the heartache and the pain and towards your emotional fulfillment. There may be something that, because you are grounded and you are in your element and you are in a transformation mode, there could be an offer or something that you were waiting for with your job or at work, something that you thought was going to come through that didn't turn out that way, and it causes the conflict for you, which could be part of the grief and the disappointment, even though you're very balanced. So you, I feel like, are not working as hard as you used to work in that place, and you're moving away from it. That's what I feel like. I feel like this offer didn't come in. Something that was supposed to be offered to you, something that should have been offered to you, but you have to know this. It's because you would have been on the wrong path. Like I said, in the beginning when I did your shuffle and I was looking at the cards, I was intuitively picking up that you were going to have to choose a new direction, a path, and make a decision, and you weren't seeing the reality of something at the time, but I feel like you are now, and it causes you to move away. As a result of the offer not coming in, you stop working so hard on mastering something. I feel like it's in your place of employment for some reason. Okay, let me pull a few tea leaf cards just to see what other energies might come around you this week. There's so many of these. Let's see what else happens here for you, Libra. But like I said, I would stay very positive. I feel like the worst is behind you. This event, this experience that triggered this dark night of the soul, or this heavy place for you to be in, that tower moment, that was supposed to happen for you. So whether it's in a relationship or it's in a career, it was supposed to set you on the right path. Where you get your 9 of Cups and your 10 of Pentacles now. Okay, and you move away from people. Like I said, I see some fast communication coming in the beginning of the week. I feel like the communication brings some anxiety and worry. Could also be the conflict with this person too. Let's see, what other energies? So I like to use the tea leaves, Libra, just to see what energies are around you. Anything that you have to be mindful of, careful of, and anything for you to look for that may be coming in so you don't miss any opportunities. If the video is resonating with you or resonating with you, Libra, please just leave me a comment in the section below. You have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening. Yeah, see, whatever didn't happen, didn't happen for a reason. So you have to know that. You have to know that rejection is protection. Okay, so you have that. Like I said, if you were feeling left out or lack in some area, and I feel like Libra for you, a lot of it had to do with your emotions and your financial stability. That's coming to an end. Okay, you have cup. You should accept valid criticism. Okay. Let's see. And that could be where this conflict comes in. Like I said, and a lot of times that's just people's egos, meaning that you have an opinion and they have an opinion and they're both different, but one wants to be right. Just stay in your element, stay grounded. So you're very smart, you're very sharp, Libra, intellectually. Don't give into that, okay? Let's see what else. Older woman, dealings or relationships with an older woman, okay? So this older woman could have white hair, gray and white hair, or just some type of light hair, but she will be an older woman. She is either going to be the individual coming through, either giving you some type of constructive criticism or this new opportunity. Okay. Let's see. You have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Yeah. And I feel like it's this individual here, the person that you were dealing with. I don't feel like they're dependable. They don't offer you security and stability. And I feel like they're insecure. Let me know if that's on point with your person. Because I do see this happen to your reading, even though it's general, happen to do with relationship and career, really. And you're in the middle of a transformation with it, so I'm sure that's fun, Libra. Don't forget, I'm going through it too, Libra. Don't forget that my Libra is my rising. So, okay. And grapes, you have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Okay? Yeah. And I feel like this here, like, be your luxury self, your independent, beautiful, glorious, glamorous, abundant self, and stop working so hard. Move away from all this heaviness, and go out and have some fun and raise your vibration. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for you for the week of the 28th to December 4th. Again, practice your law of karma. What you get, you give. Thank you, everyone who did give me donations and sent donations last week, and who commented and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of you. Again, stay tuned. I'll be doing the love, career, and the 2023 forecast for you. Thank you, Libra.